Last year, we implemented the next phase of our global trade compliance software that was really driven for compliance and auditability reasons, and be able to use the control party screening and automating that process so we didn't have to do it manually day in and day out. We integrated trade management into our ERP D365, and that integration has helped us with classifying the materials in trade management more accurately. And that ties directly into the automated document creation that we use now. So by integrating into D365 and having that information flow freely into trade management, all of our documents now we know are accurate, they're retained, they're standard, and they're auditable. And that was the number one goal out of that piece, was being able to have all of our documents available and ready to be audited. And then the next phase will be us going into the enterprise function so that we can scale with the company's growth and begin looking to do our own import and export filing, as well as more advanced trade features as we grow with the company. We're anticipating doing more importing and exporting over the next 5 years, and building that capability today is critical for us to be able to support the company's growth going forward. For global trade management, the main benefit has actually been freeing up resources to do other activities within our international business. So we had multiple people who were tied to creating documents, doing controlled party screening, really the manual processes when it comes to international shipping. That has all been automated now with the global trade management implementation, which has freed up those people to do other things within our business, which has been very valuable. The transportation management system has allowed us to really become nimble and flexible to support the company, building in a lot of different routes for our team to use, and driving goals with that. So we set goals around route guide compliance, our intermodal usage, and using all of that to control costs while still hitting the delivery dates. So those two elements have been critical to our company's success and growth. Currently, we're evaluating other modules around demand and supply planning, as well as the channel opportunity, looking to see if we can better connect with our key customers like Walmart, Amazon, other retailers around the world. ESG is very important to our company, not only because we are so tied to the human element. Our mission is to maximize human potential. So ESG and the caring for our environment is very critical. It is a core value of our company. We released our first comprehensive ESG report last year, and that highly leveraged the data out of E2Open to track our carbon emissions, as well as our truck utilization percentage, and be able to set goals on that going forward. So one of the aspects and goals for this year is to increase our intermodal usage, so that we're using more rail, especially in the United States, so that we can greatly reduce that carbon emission. One of the elements that I really pride myself on is being able to develop and promote my team from within. So having people be able to learn originally from the logistics as a service team and really be closely integrated with them and learn and develop has allowed them to gain the skills to promote within the company, both within my team and in other teams. Through trade compliance, allowing additional bandwidth for several of my team members that were, again, doing the day-to-day, producing documents. They have now both been able to promote into managerial roles and taken on additional responsibility around inventory management, quality management, additional trade training, so that they can grow as the company does. So it really has allowed me to build the talent base in those partnerships, have them learning the basics of not only how the systems work, but attend different trainings, partnering with the experts within E2Open, developing those skills and being able to promote. The nice piece is, especially this year, we've reached some stability within the department, and I've been able to start handing off some of the leadership tasks to both of my newly promoted directors. So that's now allowed me to take additional roles within the procurement realm, looking at other projects within the supply chain, and start to look at the strategy of what we can do to continue to grow with the company, as well as focus on our warehouse and transportation plan for the next 5 years. So being able to get more into the strategic role, looking at 3 to 5 years out, rather than 5 years ago when I was in the day-to-day tactical realm.